something that has happened to all of us. You park your car just to run a quick errand, and when you come back, there's a ticket on your windshield. Certainly not fun, but what would happen, say, if you crumpled it up and just threw it away? Contact 5 investigator Dan Crowell found the cities that are the most aggressive in making sure that you pay up, and the ones also that are losing money by letting the fines go. He's joining us tonight with what he found. Dan?
Shannon and Jay, this here is just a fraction of the tickets we searched through to find out how much is owed in unpaid parking fines. A total of $1.7 million over the last 3 years in our area alone. It is a lot of money, and as I discovered, not every city is cashing in on your violation.
Tango 1. Tango 1.
If you park where you're not supposed to in Palm Beach,
My name's Loretta Brown. A lot of people call me Miss Brown.
she'll find you.
Copy of Tennessee tag expiration only.
She has seen,
This is permit parking for residential only.
heard,
Because I don't want to use my credit card. The last time did not.
Hold on a second. Tango 2 to Tango 31.
and been called it all.
I would not like to say.
Drivers here have racked up more than $500,000 in unpaid tickets.
Wow, I didn't know. That's a big number.
She just issues the tickets, but the town has a history of collecting 90% of its violations.
If you have them, just go ahead and pay them. It only gets worse.
That's not the case everywhere. We discovered a problem in one city that could be letting hundreds of drivers off the hook, and other places where tickets are piling up and drivers aren't paying up.
Parking enforcement CP9 to PSL. Show us in service.
In Port St. Lucie, volunteers are behind the wheel patrolling for parking.
And we've got a car here with no handicap placard hanging.
Those just need to make money. All of y'all fools. Give me this ticket and all y'all.
And offenders aren't always happy to see them.
You got that on camera? Port St. Lucie.
Well, it's a $260 ticket. So that's a pretty steep fine. I don't think he's going to get out of it. So he's going to have to pay it.
But many people here aren't paying. We went ticket by ticket, adding it up. Unpaid fines for the past 3 years. Total close to $58,000 in Port St. Lucie alone.
What's your reaction to that number?
That's $58,000 I'd like to get. Sounds like a great program for us to look into collecting parking tickets.
25. 250.
The same goes for Riviera Beach,
25.
where we also had to do the math.
250 handicap.
You bringing this to our attention that we are owed $15,000. Perhaps we can take a look at it.
But if you think 15 grand sounds like a lot, drivers owe the city of West Palm Beach more than $700,000, and that's just in the past 3 years.
We just have simply more parking spaces and more cars and more drivers around here, so our numbers are definitely going to be higher.
I guess I just parked illegally. I really thought if you're a scooter, you don't have to pay.
And more people not paying for their violations,
You gonna pay it right away so they don't come after you?
Yes.
even though the city sends unpaid tickets to a collection agency.
It's a tough process. When someone gets a parking ticket, they seem to think that it's okay just to sort of throw it in the glove compartment and not pay it.
The city also has a lot of people using rental cars, and as hundreds of people get in and out of these vehicles, it's more difficult and takes more time to figure out who was behind the wheel.
In fact, rental car companies are the city's biggest offenders.
We try and do as much as we can to get as much as we can out of the rental car companies. Unfortunately, we're sort of at their mercy. They're the ones who know who's in their car.
Farther south in Delray Beach, we didn't find rental car tickets piling up, but we did find a lot of unpaid tickets without any names, connecting them to a driver.
A lot of that would have to do with human error.
Here, volunteers write the tickets by hand and later key them into a computer system.
Handwritten parking tickets, an S can be misinterpreted for a 5, an I could be misinterpreted for a 1.
Errors that are costing the city more than $100,000.
So basically, the city's losing out on a lot of money.
Yes, yeah, you can consider that we're losing some, or we're in the process of collecting it.
They're hoping to go digital soon to cut down on lost money.
I mean, short of going out and knocking on doors and beating people up over it, you know, we're doing everything that we can to try and collect on that money.
Overtime parking.
Back in Palm Beach,
It's 2-hour parking on the street.
workers say you can't enforce the rules if you don't force people to pay up.
Another happy customer. Yeah, we're having fun. I love my job.
Some cities send their unpaid tickets to a collection agency that'll charge you more in late fees. Plus, if you accumulate 3 unpaid tickets, the state won't allow you to renew your car registration until you pay up. Now, if you